7 years ago, when we first planted Gas Street Church, we sensed God give us this vision to be light for the city. We passionately believe that in order to see this vision become a reality, it will require every one of us to play our own unique part. In March last year, when we first launched Above and Beyond, we saw it as this key moment to gather the church around this vision to be light for the city and to articulate where we felt God was leading us into this next chapter of the story that God is writing in and through Gas Street Church. We were blown away by how many of you responded to that invitation with faith and obedience and generosity, even against the backdrop of economic pressure and uncertainty. Here's a glimpse into how your generosity and God's faithfulness has been transformed into tangible ways that this vision is becoming a reality. Last year, we specifically highlighted 3 areas that we felt God leading us to grow in. Firstly, planting churches and new locations. We know that when we resource and commission a new church plant or location, it leads to new opportunities for people to find faith in Jesus for the first time and to find family. In May, we officially launched Gas Street South. Since then, we see about 200 people connecting in on a Sunday, including 50 kids and youth. As well as those who have moved across from Central, this also includes people who have returned to faith and those who have given their lives to Jesus for the first time at Gas Street South. In January, Katie and Ed Stott led a team to plant into Christchurch Summerfield. 130 people, mostly those from the local community, attended the launch, and already signs of new life are beginning to spring up. Our second area of focus was the emerging generations. Some of the statistics around the numbers of children and young people who attend church in the UK regularly are seriously bleak. And yet we also know that statistically, most people make the decision to follow Jesus when they are under the age of 18. It's critical that we invest in this demographic and see the tide turned. And the vision for Worship for Everyone is to do just that. Over the last 12 months, we wanted to expand our focus, not just to those children and young people that attend Gas Street on a Sunday, but primarily into local schools. We're now regularly sending teams into schools, as well as creating resources and writing songs that can easily be used in a school context. As well as this, we've led multiple holiday clubs for local school children. We've also seen significant growth and life within our Gas Street youth and student ministries here at home. The third area of focus over the last 12 months has been Love Your Neighbour. We've now grown to 18 streams of support offered through Love Your Neighbour, including our food bank and our community shop, debt counselling, English classes, parenting courses, a community choir, and many more. One of the new streams this year has been to create a hub for refugees. This was specifically in response to the money that you gave to stand alongside those fleeing the war in Ukraine. Love Your Neighbour has also been featured in The Guardian newspaper and on the BBC One show. In addition to these 3 areas of focus, there have also been many encouraging stories of growth, life, and transformation across all aspects of church life. The international community continues to grow and thrive and provide opportunities for people to find connection and friendship and new life in Jesus. Our church is continuing to grow in diversity with now 43 different nations represented. We also continue to resource the wider national church through ministries like Gas Street Music and The Orchard and Worship for Everyone. As we look back, we are so grateful to God for His faithfulness and provision. He has used your costly generosity and commitment and multiplied it in order that we might see vision become reality.